touch the bag. Don't touch the bag. You ain't hitting the bag if you don't touch the bag. Move around the bag. Right side. Right side.
So you know I'm supposed to go work out.
Snag up top of the left hook. Jab, right hook. Boom. Right side, left hook.
Uh-oh. Your boy Keith One Time Thurman already in the gym preparing for his upcoming bout, potentially versus Manny Pacquiao. Already in the gym. Was training with Conor Coyle. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Man, I think people was trying to wake up a sleeping giant or something. The people was questioning his heart. People was questioning the love for if he still had love for the sport. If he in Loveville with his new bride. Oh, man. Oh, man. Keith Thurman already in the gym. Already in the gym. It looks like it's about to go down. I think it's, you know, they're really trying to, because of course we didn't get the official word on the Manny Pacquiao versus Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman haven't said nothing. He haven't put nothing in social media. Manny Pacquiao haven't said nothing. He haven't put nothing in social media. But we all know that Manny Pacquiao is going to fight in July. We got Daniel Garcia got a fight coming up. Porter just had a fight. Spence just had a fight. So, hey, everybody, a lot of people talking about Floyd Mayweather. Leave that man alone. Let that man be retired, right? That first bout was boring. We got Keith One Time Thurman prepared, willing, and ready to put that cloud over the welterweight division away. Welterweight division got to be a sunny day, bright and sunny. And what I mean by that, is that the welterweight division is the most prestige division in boxing right now. Is the most stacked up. The most stacked up. We got the best of the best. They're in their prime. I'm talking about the Keith Thurman, Errol Spence, Bud Crawford, Sean Porter, Daniel Garcia. They're all fighting each other. They're all fighting each other already. Don't worry, it's gonna come. But you can't have Manny Pacquiao still being the money guy in the division with these prime young lions. So it's just tradition for a young lion to take out the old lion. And Keith Thurman been calling out Manny Pacquiao since 2013. It's rightfully, you know, so for Keith Thurman to get this matchup with Manny Pacquiao. There's nowhere. I think Manny Pacquiao, he said he wanted to fight a champion. He wanted to fight the elites. He got what he got. And who he got what he's getting. But it's happy to see that Keith Thurman's already in the gym. I think a lot of people, I think media, independent media really should make that trip and go to Florida and really cover Keith Thurman. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if he's letting people in the gym, but I think he should be covered or something like that. Because for real, this is really an important fight. Some people are saying, oh, but why he wouldn't fight Manny Pacquiao? Why you not calling out no Errol Spence? It takes time, y'all. It takes time. It takes time. You got to understand the world of boxing. It takes time. They are trying to max their dollars. And to be honest, it's going to come 2020. You're going to see probably late. Look, Errol Spence is going to fight Sean Porter. And Errol Spence got a chance to unify and do something that Keith Thurman did. And then that rightfully so. Then we could talk about, okay, now it's really somebody earning that #1 spot. Because right now, in my opinion, even though Errol Spence is a good fighter, it could potentially a great fighter, potentially a Hall of Famer, all these guys potentially Hall of Famer. They're so good, and they right there in a level, an inch higher, an inch below, that we don't need to put nobody in first, #1, without earning it. We all know that Keith Thurman was #1 before his layoff. And to be honest, and Errol Spence acknowledged that. Sean Porter acknowledged that. Terrence Crawford acknowledged that in First Take. Errol Spence acknowledged that in First Take. Daniel Garcia said it. Amir Khan said it. Keith Thurman was number 1. And to be honest, let's be perfectly honest, ain't nobody did anything really significantly to take that number 1 spot from Keith Thurman. And it's nothing bad. Nobody should even be mad. Let the man have his spot. Let the man lose the spot, so somebody could really earn the spot. But the ranking, like I said in another video, is crap to me. It does a disservice to boxing. Because what you see now, you see before you had Keith Thurman number 1. It don't matter about his layoff. Like I say, nobody did anything significantly more than Keith Thurman. More than Keith Thurman to be the number 1 spot. And I'm going to say it like this. If it was the layoff and Errol Spence or Bud Crawford would have fought together against each other, and one would have come out on top, maybe Errol Spence did fight Sean Porter and took the belt away from Sean Porter, or fought for the vacant belt, at least to unified or things of that nature, then we could be that's arguably and be like, okay, activity, he's still there. Maybe, yeah, Errol Spence could be number 1. But right now, we giving Errol Spence the number 1. People giving it the number 1. He's not earning the number 1 spot. You can't earn the number 1 spot in the layoff and you beat Peterson, Ocampo, and Mikey Garcia. No. I'm not saying nothing to discredit Errol Spence, but what we are doing with discredited Keith Thurman, and that's why Keith Thurman need this fight with Manny Pacquiao. Because if he's below Manny Pacquiao, then he's really back in the race and being number 1 if he beat Manny Pacquiao. Because of course, and if you look at the comment boxes, like I said in my other video, a lot of people saying that Manny Pacquiao is going to win this fight. So hey, if Keith Thurman is going to come walking in as the underdog, good for him. All I'm saying, Keith Thurman, he just can't beat Manny Pacquiao. He just can't beat him on a 12-round decision. And of course, if he's listening, other people listening, oh man, what you talking about, man? This is boxing. No. In this case, you're trying to take out the O-line. Because if you go 12 rounds and it's just like a 116, 112 type of fight, a close fight, 115, 113, he's still going to be the money man. And you can't keep him breathing. You can't keep him breathing. He got to go. He got to go. And I believe that Keith Thurman is the right man to do it. His styles make fights. Counterpuncher. The last time he really faced a good counterpuncher, ooh, I melt my gas, my man. But, like I said, style makes fights. That doesn't mean that Keith Thurman is going to do what Juan Marquez did. But all I'm happy is that Keith Thurman is in the gym. And when Keith Thurman's in the gym and he's hungry, you already know the welterweight division is hotter than ever. When Keith Thurman is in the gym and he's ready and he's hungry, I'm going to tell you like this. If he ends this shit in a knockout, excuse my language, that Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford talk is going to stop. Keith Thurman